Hi witchlings, welcome back to my channel. It is me, your local chaotic witch aunt. And today we are talking about NaNoWriMo. N-A-N-O-W-R-I-M-O. Yeah, NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, which I am doing, and vlogging the entire thing. So for all of November, you will be receiving a vlog, except for the first week. For all of November, I'm gonna be doing vlogs every week to talk about my progress and how things are going. And something new, something exciting has happened recently that is happening, actually, I think when you see this video. I'm moving. Yeah, I am moving. Moving out of my parents' house and moving in somewhere new with my partner on November 5th, which today is October 25th. And I could have said, you know, I'm not going to do NaNoWriMo because now I'm moving. I'm not doing that. I committed, which means I have to write an entire novel and move at the same time. Do I feel regret? Possibly. Does that mean I'm gonna change my mind? No. I feel like this is like a really big mistake on my part, but I've been planning this for months. Like, I've been hyping myself up and planning it for months, and I am not going to back out at the last minute just because my entire life is being turned around. I know my viewers are gonna be half here for it, like, oh yeah, I'm here for the chaos, and half, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you doing this to yourself? It's okay. We're gonna do it. So this video is just a little bit of like, I guess it's kind of an update video on what's going on, but it's also like, this is what NaNoWriMo is. It was founded in 1999, and the goal is to write a 50,000 word novel in 30 days. The last time I attempted this, I was in elementary school. It didn't go, I mean, I didn't finish the novel, but I do have an idea for like what I want. It's fantasy. I had a decision to make between doing like a passion project fiction type thing and doing a witchy book, and I decided to do the passion project while I am also moving. So the first week, if you aren't aware of how many words 50,000 is, that's about my first book, Spells for Change, had 50,000 words. And so if you're writing 50,000 words in a 30-day period, that's about 1,667 words a day. If you write every day, which if you're like me, you don't do, and you just kind of binge write a lot. I'm like thinking about this, like this is an awful decision, but I'm gonna do it for the content, because chaos makes for good content. All right, and it's in the name, Chaotic Witch Aunt. If you don't see me lose my mind during the month of November, I'd be surprised. I know I would, my goal is like cute little vlogs, like comfy vibes. That's not gonna be what this is. This is gonna be fucking like me sitting on a pile of boxes in an empty house, writing about things. Sweet Jesus, I'm doing this. So I'm a firm believer in not like talking about projects until they are like 100% set in stone or finished, because it's like a superstition thing, very much to do with like someone putting evil eye on your projects, etc. I can talk about moving because by the time you see this, it'll be set in stone. It'll already be happening. And if you are interested in seeing like moving vlogs or like new house content, you're gonna wanna go to my Patreon. It's every level. I'm doing it. I'm doing like weekly vlogs for my Patreon members alongside vlogging NaNoWriMo, just to kind of like give them a vibe of what's going on and a little insight into like my moving process and how everything's going. That's also because I'm gonna be so busy that really all I'm gonna have time to do is put on a camera, like turn the camera on and just fucking go for it. All of my content for November, apart from these vlogs, is filmed. So you will be seeing pre-made content, which will be chill, which will be nice. But NaNoWriMo in itself is a really cool project. It's a nonprofit. I have already set up my like project's name. It's a work in progress name. And I think I have about 1,000, almost 1,500 words written. A lot of people go into NaNoWriMo with no outline, nothing, they just go in. And a lot of people go in with a full outline and like everything that they want to happen. I am going to be the person where I'm like, I should definitely do an outline, but now we're 6 days away from this starting and I don't have one. So we're going in blind, folks. We're swinging the swords. I know kind of how I want it to go. I know I have an idea in my head, like a vision, whatever, of how I want this to go, what I want it to look like, and what is informing the book. Like what am I basing it off of? Or how am I creating it? Like, what's the vibe? I have that in my head. So it's really all you need when you try to write a 50,000 word novel, isn't it? An idea. It's the stupidest thing I've ever done, and I'm doing it for YouTube. I hope that new people find me through this content, because I would like to make more writing videos and reading videos alongside my witchy stuff. But NaNoWriMo itself is a website. If you want to join in and do a project of your own, you can log on, you can give the idea, the synopsis. I have mine on private just for privacy reasons. And because I'm so used to just keeping everything under wraps until my projects are like 100% done. I feel like today for this video would be a really good idea to flesh out characters and an outline. So this is what prep looks like for writing a 50,000 word book. Firstly, I ordered a new camera. Because I am moving, I'm gonna be packing up this camera, which is my Canon. It's really nice, and I'm gonna be using a vlog camera for all of my vlogs. Because I'm moving out, this isn't the first time I've moved out of my parents' house, but it is the first time that I am moving out where I am not in college with like roommates. Like I am moving in with my partner. I'm doing crazy things. So I have written, anyways, I'm like talking through this, and also, where the fuck is my draft? There we go. This started as a notes app that I wrote. Now we have 1,568 words. So I have an idea of what I want to do with it. I have one main character that I'm like 100% kind of sure of where she's going, which her name is Serafina. She has a sister, which I haven't come up with a name yet. And then the two parents, which is just father and mother. I haven't decided if there's going to be a romance interest in this novel yet, because I love like a soft enemies to lovers type thing, but I don't know if it would match with the vibes of my main character. My main character, Serafina, few words to describe her. This is such, I am no thoughts, brain empty. Give me a second. I'm just gonna skim real quick. So she's, what is the word for like cunning? I need my thesaurus. I have an app called Dictionary that also is a thesaurus. Cunning, crafty, guileful, that's kind of sick. Crafty, scheming, deceitful, duplicitous, sharp-witted, deft, adroit, imaginative, inventive, oh, resourceful. She is resourceful. She is, I want another word other than mysterious because I feel like that's incredibly overused. Strange, queer, mystifying, baffling, perplexing, bewildering, confusing, uncanny, dark, impenetrable, incomprehensible, unexplainable, unfathomable, puzzling, strange, peculiar, queer. She's queer, but not queer in a weird way. I feel like mysterious is the closest we have. Secretive. Oh, that's it. Reserved. Reserved. And I would say she's loyal is a good word for her. Faithful. 3 words to describe her. Just start with 3 words for each character. The father. The mother is loving. The father is, what is the opposite of loving? Cold, cruel, cold. I wouldn't say he's cold. He is, however, very concerned with like appearances. So let's call him shallow. And then let's find some other words for that. Superficial. Schematic. Shallow. Sister is, I haven't even like thought about the sister yet, but it is, I just want, so we have like the beginning, the middle, and the end, right? In the beginning, I learned about this in elementary school. All right, so we just gotta jog our memories a little bit. Fiction chart writing. I love that I am looking at tiny, like these are so clearly elementary school charts. Anyways, we're just gonna do beginning, middle, end. Beginning, world building, setting the scene. Chapters to give events for context. This is like, I feel like I am in elementary, like this is middle school for me. You guys are seeing the fucking creative creative process right now. The beginning is like what? Commitment to goal or whatever they said. Status quo, I guess. Middle. Yeah, I don't think a romance interest would go very well in this as I'm like writing it out. Right? Like I'm looking at you guys like you know what I'm writing right now. I feel like I could do this in parts. Everything seems better when it's in parts, does it not? All right, well, this is like a rough outline. Now I kind of have an idea of where I'm going. So I have an outline. Now I can go into NaNoWriMo projects and I can actually add in how I'm prepping it or like what goals I'm doing. Add a project summary, a Pinterest, you can add a cover, you can add a playlist, but I do have an outline and I can get they have different kinds of badges. They have like writing badges, doing an outline, update word count 3 days in a row, update word count 7 days, 14 days, 21 days, how many, like, it's really cool. I love the website. There's also a community. There are forums that you can have a discussion place. They have live events and write-ins that you can go to. Create a writing group, join a region. Ooh, Denver, US, Denver, Colorado. Nice. All right. And then once you join a region, I believe you're able to like find events in your region, which is really cool. It allows you this kind of like space to communally get together with a bunch of other authors and writers all working towards the same project and like doing the same thing, and you're able to do all these really cool things. Come right in. All of these are write-ins and these are all in Denver. I mean, I haven't decided if I'll join in. I do really like doing like writing alongside other people or doing things together, but because I am moving, I may not be able to do as much as I want, which by the way, once again, if you want moving vlogs, Patreon, go check it out. I'm also posting a bunch of unfiltered writing reviews. So this is like, you can do Denver. When you go to community, you can look at the forums. Writer's board, found it. So this is the writer's board, consists of our favorite nano novelists, which has a bunch of different really cool authors that you can visit the websites of. I usually just use this to track my progress. It makes me feel really cool. It's also a nonprofit and sets up camps to help people find space for creative writing. It's a fantastic project. If you've never heard of it before, I really encourage you to look more into it and spend some time looking at it. If you are into doing this, my username is Chaotic Witch Aunt. You can be my buddy. Buddies are, you search usernames and you can find friends. And yeah, I mean, there are projects on here. I think the project even then is just shown up for me, but I would love to communicate with you guys, especially if you're contributing to NaNoWriMo too. I have a couple friends who are doing it and I'm really excited. We can chat, we can make a Discord. I'm looking for fantasy Discords if you're interested for fantasy writing. But overall, it's really cool. I'm really excited. It is going to be chaos incarnate. Chaos incarnate. I am 100% regretting this as I think about it, but I'm doing it, and this is what I'm doing. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna spend the rest of my day packing and working on outlines. I'm doing some unfiltered chaotically drawn book reviews for my Patreon and also doing some vlogging for them today. So if you're interested, link is down below. I'm really excited. Let me know what you're most excited for. If it's seeing me have a mental breakdown, that's okay. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you want, you can like, subscribe, comment, or turn the bell on, but absolutely no pressure. Send me some good vibes. Tell me about your day. Have a good rest of your day. Siete benedetti.